My name's Cole Eastvold. I am sitting around 5'10", about 250 pounds right now.
And my name is Braden Bentley. I'm 6 foot, 6'1", off season right now, so sitting about 250 as well.
You guys did legs today. Go ahead and take us through the workout, the movements, and what you like about those. What you like about each movement.
Yeah. So with the workout today is kind of like, especially when we travel, and we're using different equipment, we like to stick to a pretty basic setup. So we always start off getting some blood in first. So we'll do a hamstring curl and an abduction or adduction, just to get everything warmed. Hack squat was the main movement for today. Hacks and leg press, those are the two big compounds. We don't like to just jump into them first, especially being in a different spot, maybe using different equipment. You don't want to just jump in going heavy. So we warm up with that. We'll go all out heavy on hacks, all out heavy on leg press, and then some finishing stuff, some extensions, another curl, and then finish with calves. So trying to hit every part of the muscle and really fatigue it, especially with him being 2 weeks out, trying to drain the tank.
Yeah. Now, with your workouts, do they change every time? Or do you guys have
No, we're usually pretty strict. We follow the same. It's nothing sexy. It is the same routine, same everything, week in, week out, and then progressive overload. So. It depends on the movement. So we do a little bit of everything right now. Our training is kind of adopted after Matt Jensen, that's who I'm working with. So it's a lot of rest pauses, some build up. So you get some Cutler style where we're doing 12s all the way up, and then we'll do some rest pause, some DC, all in the same workout. So it's a little bit of everything, but it's good. It keeps us fresh. But we're usually pretty strict. We do the same thing regardless every week. It's the blessing of having our own gym. We don't have to worry about traveling and anybody else on our stuff.
What's
so.
your split like? Are you guys like a push-pull thing or no?
No, it's a little different. We're chest tricep. We'll do shoulder bicep. We do 2 separate leg days. One's like a posterior day. We'll do back with a little bit of hamstrings. That's kind of both of our weak points. So we're trying to increase frequency on that. It's hamstrings and back. Got to win shows from the back. So that's kind of both of our priorities right now. So.
What's diet like for you guys now? Like, I know he's obviously 2 weeks out.
Yeah, I get all the food. He gets none of the food. That's the easiest way to put it. It's the easiest way to put it. I mean, for right now, I'm just about to get ready to prep, so I'm starting to really crank. I got 6 weeks left before I diet, so trying to put on the last 5, 6, 7 pounds of clean weight. So it's a lot of food, struggling it down. But I'll let this guy talk about the fun diet stuff.
It's very basic, 6 meals a day. We're doing your basic eggs and oatmeal for meal one. I really like the cream of rice and whey for post-workout, and then the rest of the meals is just 10 ounces of some sort of meat, a little bit of carbs right now in my first few meals, and then no carbs for my last 2 meals. So I mean, it's very generic, very basic, but that's what works. So that's why we're doing it.
Yeah. How about cardio for you, buddy? What's that?
Cardio just got bumped up, 50 minutes on the step mill, fasted in the morning. I don't think I really have to do it fasted. I just prefer that way. I wake up feeling good, and I get the horrible step mill of death out of the way, and then get on with my day. And then we actually train in the morning, so it's typically step mill, meal one, and then we go to the gym and train.
Now, talk a little bit about this. You guys go in the gym. Go ahead and talk a little bit about that. It's kind of like your own personal studio.
Yeah, so we've always, both of us being in the Rochester area where there's not a whole lot of competitors, really. So we've always had more commercial gyms, and we've always thought about doing our own thing. And obviously with COVID last year, the way the year went and, potential shutdowns and things like that, with this being our career, we knew that couldn't be an option going forward if we wanted to really take this stuff seriously. So I just started looking. We found a spot and moved on it. Luckily, I had already had, 60% of the equipment in my garage from the first COVID. I trained clients. So when gym shut down, that was my option. So I filled a whole 2.5 stall garage full of equipment, and we used most of that to start this gym. And we just kept buying stuff and buying stuff and buying stuff, and it's slowly starting to turn into, instead of just a startup, more of like the dream gym for us anyway. Yeah. A little private spot. We know everybody who's in there, so we have complete control over the atmosphere, which for competitors, and that's most of our members, they're all competitors in something. Yes. Powerlifting, strongman, it doesn't matter. So it's a really competitive atmosphere, which is just fun for us to train in. We didn't want our own place just for us. That's too that's too. Even though we're introverts, that's too much. Yeah, that's too quiet. So, but yeah, so far it's been great. We've had it for 2 months now, and oh yeah,
Best 2 months of training I've ever.
yeah, yeah. It's a very different atmosphere, and we're super grateful to have it. Extremely, yeah.
And then you run a supplement store too?
I manage the fitness shop in Rochester, Minnesota. So we do exercise equipment for in-home and commercial. So we keep very busy with that. But then we also do a lot of supplements. So carry a lot of different brands, very diverse. We help people with nutrition. It's kind of just all in one-stop shop for pretty much anything nutrition or fitness needed.
Go ahead and tell us what shows you get ready for, bud.
I'm currently 2 weeks out from the Chris Cormier Classic. That'll be my qualifier. And then another 3 weeks after that is Junior Nationals in Tennessee this year. So we'll see how it goes there. And then another 4 weeks, we're planning on doing USA's out in Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yes, I'm glad.
I'm all thrown off this year still.
Yeah, I'm glad. I like Phoenix. So yeah.
That's where they had it last year, and it was nice. That's what I did.
Yeah, and since I am working with Dusty Hanshaw, he's actually out of Phoenix. So yeah, so that'll be great. He'll be there. There'll be a lot of help.
Okay. Yeah, speaking of that, you guys want to talk about your different coaches or something?
Yeah, so right now I just started working with Matt Jensen. So he's been training me as far as the programming side of things for the last 2, 3, 4 months. And training's never been better. We've really been feeding off the movements and pushing them, so it only made sense to have him take over control on the diet and everything. So just got started with him, and we're going to push for Savannah Pro in early September. So just about to start prep with him. This will be my first prep with Matt.
You didn't say that you are a pro.
I am a pro, yeah. I am a pro, yeah. Yeah, I am a pro. Sometimes I forget, to be honest, yeah. But he humbles me every day, so it's a good thing to continue to forget. But it's a lot of work to do. You know, it's nice to turn pro, but now it's back to the bottom.
And this will be your pro debut.
This will be pro debut, yeah. Yep. Yeah.
And you're working with Dusty?
I'm working with Dusty Hanshaw. We've been working together since 2016. So we've had a long road. I've definitely put on a lot of tissue, so hopefully we're going to have a good year.
Yeah, your conditioning, man, you look insane, grainy, big.
Thanks.
Balance, symmetrical. People you'd like to thank, sponsors, family, friends, coaches,
There's so many, right. There's so many people right now, but just thank my family and wife. Thanks to Braden and everyone at the gym. And then thanks to my sponsors, I just signed with Labrada Nutrition, with Hunter's New Line, work with Iron Rebel, work with a couple other companies, but those are the main ones right now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously for me, shout out to family, friends, training partner Cole. We definitely push each other every single day, so I wouldn't be where I'm at currently without him, and I know I definitely push him to a new level, so it's great to have that. Revive MD, you know, always keeping me healthy. Iron Rebel, clothing, gear, everything. So thanks everybody.
How long have you guys trained at?
Going on 2 years, yeah. Going on 2 years.
I think a lot of people, don't seem to do that anymore. But
Yeah.
I think it's benefited you both.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
To be honest,
Absolutely.
I've never prepped. I've never prepped with a training partner. I've never prepped at a serious gym. So there's a lot of firsts for this prep. So I think that's ultimately leading to the better size, better conditioning. I mean, at this point, I'd be dragging. I'd probably be like just going through the motions on workouts, but I got him to push me. So it's.
And when he's starting his, he'll be.
Yeah, I can't let him outdo me on anything. So I mean, he's classic, so I can't let that happen. So.
I keep up though.
Good training with you guys. We'll keep an eye on you. Good luck at both your shows.
Thank you.